Helo, fi yma'n stadiwm y Medeisgu cartref Darllen FC, os mae dyfu'r fraint o gwrdd ag un o'n hoff bêl-droedwyr eriod, Mr Chris Gunter.
Now then, Chris, do you think playing international football means more to you than other footballers?
I really appreciate it. I think I've said before, not just myself, but in terms of the feeling we get as a team from the fans and the country at the minute is something I've never experienced, and it's a very powerful thing.
Do you, as a player, do you drift back to the Euros?
I'm not one to overly look back because
I am.
it does it not though then does it not make it worse because you'd almost want to go back? And I still sometimes say it to Aaron when I'm speaking to him. Life was a lot easier in Dinard.
Yeah.
Because it was just this wave that no real responsibility. You're away from home. Everything was done for you, and our job was just to wake up, go training, and then prepare for these massive games.
I think that the chin-up, that's my favourite photo of all time. Not obviously, daughter and family notwithstanding.
Is it not now? More.
But I think that is our Gazza's tears, in that for me sums up the tournament. Almost as much, if not more, than the goals. When you did it, did you have any inkling?
No, I just because obviously when the goal went in, and you sort of knew we were probably going to lose and stuff, and again that felt like the end of the world at that particular time. Probably me thinking, if I was in the stand and seen a player doing that, if I can see the player, if he's okay, if he's telling me to keep my head up type thing, and I just felt that for that game we'd worked too hard for the last 2 years, or 4 years, 6 years to qualify for a major tournament, for it all to be about England and an England game, because it was a lot bigger than that for us. We was in a major tournament, so yeah, we've lost, but if we go and beat Russia, we're still going through. And I don't think that was a Welsh thing, but that was the media in terms of Wales, England. And we'd worked too hard to let one defeat to England spoil our experience, and obviously ultimately it didn't. And I think because of that, it was like the shackles were off us, and we just went. Obviously, everyone knows how we then went on to play. And I think if that England last-minute goal hadn't have happened, I'm not sure if we'd have done as well as we could have.
Wow.
And at the time, you think it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
But looking back, it maybe was one of the best things that did happen for us.
When you retire, will you go back to following Cardiff away on a supporters coach?
My birthday's in July, so I used to use my birthday money to buy a season ticket for Cardiff and then go away. If you can go and watch a team win away was the best day.
Yeah.
As it went on, it was like if we can score a goal, that was generally because we didn't used to win all the time.
Have you given any thought to coaching or management?
Yeah, so I'm going to do my coaching badges. And I would like to stay in the game, I think. I wouldn't know what else to do. That's all I've done.
Well, you could drive the coach.
What, for the fans?
Yeah, like Gunter's buses.
Yeah, that'd go down well actually for Newport.
Obviously, the team have got a WhatsApp group. So after Ryan was appointed, did the WhatsApp group go into meltdown?
No. No, for stuff like that, it wouldn't. So when there's something quite serious like that.
Have you talked to Ryan yet?
Yeah, I spoke to him. He called me a couple of days after he was appointed, just to probably say hello and stuff like that. So yeah, it was obviously good to speak to him, and you appreciate the call because, like, going forward, he's the man leading us. So
yeah,
it was really good, and obviously I made my debut in one of his last games, played against him, and obviously met him at different times and stuff. But now that's completely different because he is your manager. So.
Was he a hero of yours? Because you're the right age, I suppose, to have posters of him on your wall and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, when I got called up for the first time, he was the one when you went to the hotel to first meet up. I mean, it was everyone, you're sort of scared and nervous as a little kid almost, but it was like Ryan Giggs sort of thing. So, yeah, definitely, I think he would have impacted every one of us in the squad growing up at some point. And I think you always give that respect instantly because it is your manager and he's the one that you need to help you and you need to help him. But he ticks every box, doesn't he? So.
But how long does that respect last?
A good while, because I think footballers are very good at buying into what they're in.
With the younger boys coming into the squad, like Ethan Ampadu and Ben Woodburn, David Brooks.
They're in the squad because they're good enough.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to. I mean, I can't go telling Ben how to shoot from like we've talked about from 30 yards and stuff. But if there's little things that you can help them with off the pitch, but generally we are still, young, and I think there's a lot more to come. And that Ireland evening was one of the worst, but it wasn't the end. And I think that's a sense from everyone. And because we had the Euros and then we did fail to qualify, I think from the outside people are thinking, oh, that Welsh thing is like been and gone. Whereas I think we know that is a load of nonsense, and we're still completely on this upward path, if you like, and that's the pleasing thing, to know that we have that for a good few years yet.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
No,
Lovely to
thank
meet
you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.